Just as I'm about to get this tiny home finished, looks like it might just get washed away. Yeah, we're getting a ton of rain here in Houston. They opened up Lake Conroe Dam again for the second time in like 4 days. So we're gonna get a lot of water, and there's a good chance my property is gonna flood. So I'm just prepping for that. As you can see, I've already got a lot of standing water just from the rain here, not even counting the overflow from the river. I'm gonna try to get the box truck out. I got the chickens all set up. In case you guys were wondering, wondering why I made the chicken coop that high, well, now you know. I gotta move a few things around in my shop real quick, get some things off the ground just in case, and then we're gonna try to get the box truck out of here. And the main reason I'm moving this truck out is because there's no full coverage insurance, total insurance on it yet. But even if I did have it, I wouldn't want this thing to get flooded. So as of right now, the water's not that high. You can see we got a little bit of flooding on the road here. This isn't bad. This is nothing compared to what it was. My truck would already be under 2 feet of water right now compared to where we were yesterday. And I'm not taking chances because this is going to get a lot higher. Going, yeah, this is already about a foot and a half deep. This is probably last call for getting out of here. All this is going to be underwater in probably a couple hours. I've never seen water here before. This is just the standing water from the rain. Look at their property. Yeah, I got out of here just in time. We got this 14,000 pounds. Look at that flow. Wow. Yeah, we're gonna get more rain too, so this is gonna get deeper. It'll be deep right here. Is it? That's not that bad. So good. Got some debris in the way. I'm going to try to go around that. Gotta make sure I don't go off the road. Get into some mud, then I'd be boned. Alright, we're chugging through here. This is deep. This is really deep. Up at the door. Coming out of it though. Good, we're out.
How bad is it back that way?
Oh, there's a minivan stuck halfway through, but there's another minivan that got through. I watched them go through. I mean, it's gonna go up to your headlights.
Oh hell, I don't know if I want to go through that shit. Yeah. Okay, man, appreciate it.
Yep. Well, I mean, all I really care about are the chickens, to be honest. And I put a whole bag of food in their roost, so in their coop. So they got plenty of food. And half of them were already in the coop just chilling. And this is why you need a big truck. I know this road is narrow though, so I gotta be careful. Slip off the road, get in the mud, could be game over. property floods. At least my box truck doesn't flood. Because this thing's worth close to 6 figures. It's like a mile long backup on the frontage road right there. That guy got stuck in the mud. Try to get as east as possible, or as west as possible. Oh wow. Yeah, that frontage road is flooded. More frontage road blockage. Really backed up. The shit is hitting the fan, ladies and gentlemen. I'll have kind of back road access to my property. I've got waders. I can get in there, help the chickens out if I need to, do other stuff, whatever. For now, I'm gonna go to a hotel nearby. There's a hotel fairly close down the road, and we're gonna stay there just because I don't want to have to deal with the hassle of all the truck stuff. I can't effectively use the truck as a sleeper right now because I took so much stuff from my house.
And good evening to you. I'm Tom Ziska. We're glad to have you with us. We begin with the continued flooding northeast of Houston.
Now let's take you to Lake Livingston Dam. The amount of water being released now, get this, is breaking the record set during Hurricane Harvey.
Now what's happened is, above Lake Livingston, all the water here, and you see the river above Lake Livingston is in flood warning. They just had so much rain here, it's all falling into Lake Livingston. That's called the Lake Livingston watershed. All the raindrops that hit the ground here, and a bunch of them did. 8, 9, 10 inches of rain plus, all now feeding into Lake Livingston, so that's going in. So they've got to release it to keep water from spilling over the dam and damaging the dam itself, and from keeping neighborhoods above flooding so much, but that is going to cause flooding below.
We're right next to a very major highway that is one of the most traveled highways in Houston. This is Highway 59. As you can see, it is at a complete standstill, and it has been at a standstill exactly like this for now more than an hour, and that is all due to the major flooding that Polk County and this entire area has seen throughout the morning.
Day 2. We're driving into this right now. We're going to check the property. Flooding of the river is starting now. This freeway is actually closed a little bit further up. Deep right there. Was the wrong way to go for sure. Going down this road anymore. Alright, we made it through that, but the engine started heating up. So we're just gonna chill here for a bit. Yeah, so what happens is there's water that gets on the belt in the engine, and it stops turning the alternator. And then everything that's dependent on that alternator, including the power steering, the power brakes, is all failing. So I can't go very fast through the water because the splashing comes up and gets the belt wet. I'm assuming that's what's happening anyway. Oh shit. Yeah, it's as bad as I thought it was gonna be. But I am gonna at least try to get over there and get some drone footage so I can at least get a visual. River level is currently at 71 feet and it's projected to get 6 feet higher than that. Just got drone footage of the property. It's already definitely fully covering the ground, probably by at least a foot, maybe 2. And it's projected to rise at least another 6 feet. I mean, there's really not much for me to do other than wait. I have the option of going to get a kayak and trying to save my chickens, because I don't think they're gonna survive. I built the coop high, but 8 feet, maybe. If they're in the roosts at the top of the coop, they might survive. Otherwise, they're all gonna slowly drown. I got some time before it gets that high, so if I can devise a plan, I can get out there. I don't know what I'm gonna keep them in. I got 16 chickens. I don't know how to put those all in a coop. I'd have to get some kind of floating boat or something like that. This railroad thing is malfunctioning. Nope, not going that way. We gotta figure out another way to get to the academy. At this point, it's pretty much definitive. My whole house is gonna flood, and the only thing that I can do at this point is try to maybe get out there to save a few things, save the chickens. Shit. Looks too deep for me. Gotta find another way. Man, somebody got stuck down there. It's good for now. Alright, academy, here we come. Okay. Got 2 inflatable rafts. I got 2 dog kennels for the chickens. I'm gonna try and stuff them in there if they're still alive. Still got several hours till peak water, so there's probably 3 feet on my property right now. Row the boat because I'm going upstream. I would waste way more energy doing that. Yeah, there was absolutely 0% chance that I was just going to sit in a hotel room while this was happening. There's my house. There's my brand new tractor. Well, this is what the property looks like from here. The water level's actually gone down. You can see on the wall over there that it was about 2 feet higher than it is now, but I think it's gonna go back up. So luckily it looks like all the chickens are in the coop. We're gonna get them all gathered up. They could have been on the roosts up there if they really had to. And I mean, that's about a foot above my head. I gotta check the forecast. The problem is that the gauges that I'm reading are upstream of me and downstream of me, so they don't indicate what is actually happening right here. If it's not getting any higher, then I don't have to move these chickens. But even if it does get higher, it still has to go another 4 feet. It has to get another 6 feet up to get the chickens up here. It's alright, it's okay. I got you, I got you. Probably been a while since I've had any water. I doubt they were risking the walking the plank to go down to get a sip of water. Chicken coop, of course, did its job. Chickens are all in there, happy, scratching away. So I'm gonna take one of the rafts back and back to the truck. We'll monitor the situation. If we need to come back out, I'll come back out. I got one raft already out here with the cages, so I can do an evac. You never know. This thing might rise up again. It was supposed to keep raising up overnight, but we're adapting as the situation changes. I'm back at the gates. Stroke of freak luck, I guess. That was the peak. Even though it was supposed to peak later tonight, originally, we got really lucky. It was within about 7 inches of getting in my house. It was pretty close to getting in the chicken coop, but my design was superior. My design beat nature this time. The tiny house is pretty much a full loss. Rebuild that again. It's pretty sweet. We'll get some food. Monitor the situation as closely as possible. If I need to come back, the raft is ready to go. Yep, that's it.